A couple of months ago, I had a plan of moving to Mexico City with my best friend. However, just for some reason, I kind of postponed that plan. Maybe 1 year or two, I'm not sure yet. Instead, I came to China. As a matter of fact, I'm already in China now. At this moment, I live in my brother's house in Chongqing, China. There are quite some reasons about moving back to China. The main reason is because I really want to spend a little bit more time with my parents. When they get older and older, I feel like, I don't want to feel regret about the lack of time with them. And besides this main reason, probably I also want to give myself another opportunity to catch up something I probably miss in the new China. I left China more than 7 years ago. By then, the China is still kind of like not old way, but not advanced as it is now. Everything's like everybody's on the mobile, and you don't like cashless and 5G, high-speed train, many stuff just like pump up, and everything's like so crazy. So I'm a kind of person very into technology. So maybe I can have a good opportunity to work on some project or have a good job. I don't know. Just want to try, but I personally feel like money is important. Freedom for me is the most important thing to me, but I need to work on some project to save up some money. Maybe come back to China is not a bad choice. Let's see. I'm not sure. Probably I had several videos published before, mentioned some parts like kind of like negative things stuff back in my country, which is sometimes driving me crazy. That's why I don't want to go back. But right now, I want to balance my life and work. I also want to keep up my happiness, my confidence. So instead of focus 100% of my energy on this negative stuff, every country has some unpleasant stuff. So China is not an exception. I will concentrate my energy on the positive stuff, and also try to figure out a solution to some problem I'm faced with, instead of get pissed off or try to avoid it or something. Try to confront it and solve the problem, and live my life. Here are two things I don't enjoy that much in China. The first one is the people. Kind of like they are not everywhere. There are quite amount of people who are very judgmental. Just give you a very specific example, like my relatives who are on my father's side are very, very they don't treat me well. It's like I remember clearly when I left China. I studied in Netherlands, and my aunt, she said I am a loser or stupid. Like I'm not a teenager girl, still like study something. At my age, you should get a good job, a good salary, marry, have kids. You are not a guy, you are a woman, right? It's really, she doesn't respect my my dream or whatever stuff. But to be honest, I didn't feel happy at all. I even felt bad about myself at that moment. And also, my father kept saying, I'm the selfish people in this family. If I'm a good girl, I should start making money, have a stable family instead of study abroad, explore some big dreams. It's not for girl or for women. It's for boys or this kind of stuff. Anyway, sometimes I really don't want to remember so many negative experience in my life, but I couldn't help myself. I really want to remove this memory from my brain, but I don't know how. I want to share you another very small thing. Just this small thing, just accumulate little by little, sometimes almost kill me. It's still before I studied abroad. One day I kind of hung out with my sister from my uncle. My uncle's daughter. I should put it this way. And she said directly to my face, I said, "You are really a loser. You know what? You have nothing. You got nothing except the university degrees. What's the point? You don't get a very highly paid job. You don't have a rich husband, and yourself doesn't look very beautiful. And you don't even have a beautiful makeup. You look like right now. I never wear makeup, at least until now. Maybe I will do in the future, but I never wear makeup in my life. She just for her it's a very normal conversation, and it's also very right argument. Not argument. It's it's a fact that I was a loser. Or maybe I am a loser. But I talk about the past. I was a loser to her at that time. So basically, generally speaking, if you don't, as a woman, you don't have a handsome or rich husband, you don't have beautiful kids or smart kids, and you don't have money, you are a loser. It's or if you don't look very beautiful, you are yourself is a loser from the day of your birth. Somehow very, very horrible. Well, my solution to this kind of to confront those kind of people is I don't need a solution. Why? Because I am more confident, way more confident than before after living in Netherlands for so many years. I think I'm so deeply grateful for the life I spent in the Netherlands. Although sometimes I complain a little bit about the life in the Netherlands, like a boring kind of thing. Netherlands to me is a very, very special gift. I will never forget it, because it's the first country, it's the first Western country I live, I study, I work. It helped me, actually. It helps me a lot, build up my confidence. Yeah, no matter your appearance, are you beautiful or ugly or what? Are you educated or not educated? Are you gifted or just not a dummy, like regular people? Everybody is equal. You have your own strong points. Nobody shouldn't look down on you. You should be confident about yourself, be happy. That's why I feel I think everybody who live in Netherlands, living in that country, are so super happy. It's a country for people. Yeah, that's right. Not only for people, also for animals. You see that there are lots of zebras and ducks. Yeah, ducks. You couldn't see this kind of animals inside the city. I think they will be caught by the Chinese people to cook or to sell. That's people just let these wild animals running around on the street and live their own life. So nice, in a harmony. The second unpleasant stuff happening in China, kind of a part of Chinese culture, is the face, like this. Not this face, but the image. Yeah, people love the image. Many especially people from middle class, I guess, they try to buy the bigger brand to impress other people, even though they cannot afford it. So it's always something a very essential part about each country. It's part of the culture. It's nothing wrong about the people. It's just because the culture shapes the people within this ecosystem. So I wouldn't say there's anything wrong with people. It's just the culture, the thousands of years of culture, the tradition. So people have to live with this kind of stuff, and then you become one of them. I am not exception. I was not an exception before I came to Netherlands. Kind of because I lived in that environment, and everybody want compete, comparing your new clothes, your new shoes, even your new haircut, everything. And sometimes they even lying about the price, the brand. So I sort of sometimes, not every time, but sometimes I even brag about my expensive clothes, kind of show off, to make sure people don't treat me like a poor people. And that was me. That was a 7 years version of me. I am not that same person anymore. in terms of this image thing. It's the same reason. It's the country, the Netherlands, that a good, nice, kind of country. Teaches me a lot. Just like calm down and be yourself, be honest. You don't have to pretend to be somebody else you are not supposed to be. And then you just live a very simple life, and then you can be a happy person. There are always positive people in this country, so I don't have to surround myself with those kinds of people who like pretending to be rich people and make friends with the people. You can read their heart directly. I mean, not like psycho stuff. I mean, like we try to be honest to each other. Since I'm a big fan of traveling, so I can make some plan traveling to other countries, visiting my friends in other countries, live in China or have a job in China. Doesn't stop me flying to somewhere else. It's just a temporary place I can stay, and then I can work and can spend some time with my Chinese family. Okay, finally, I really want to say the advantages, the benefits of living in China as a Chinese. First of all, I don't have to worry about my visa anymore. So yeah, that's a big relief. I don't have to check out my visa and to say the deadline and apply for the new one, prepare the documentation, everything. And many job positions are only open for the local people who can speak the local language, like in the Netherlands. Although as I'm a Chinese, or you're from other country, even though you can speak English, you can find a job who only requires English. But there are way more jobs who require Dutch. So as a matter of fact, knowing the local language is always a big advantage to no matter to your personal life or to your professional life. So the second advantage is I don't need to cook every day. Way back to the Netherlands, because normally when I wake up at 5 or 6 o'clock, probably I would like to go outside, walk on the street. If I'm hungry, I have to get back home and cook on my own, because in Netherlands, sometimes I feel like the money is not that important. The food itself doesn't show up that easy. So so you gotta spend quite an amount of time in the kitchen, prepare your food, sometimes your lunch and your dinner, this kind of stuff. For those who enjoy cooking, doing dishes, that's cool. But I personally don't enjoy that much. Yeah, but for me, so now I'm in China. I don't cook. Yeah, I don't cook. I try to avoid cook. I can avoid cooking easily by ordering food from the mobile apps. Yeah, very easy, and there are many 24/7. It's kind of convenient shop. We call with this name. You can go there at early morning or evening, or even after like at night, no problem, as long as you have money, and then just go there. Especially nowadays, like cashless, it's really cool. I when I went outside and with my brother, he paid everything on his mobile on the app from like Alipay and WeChat Pay. There were two types of pay in China. Very fast, convenient, and you don't need to talk to people. You don't need counting the money, everything. I didn't even see his wallet. Yeah, he doesn't need a wallet, just a phone, just a mobile phone. Pretty cool. That's it. That's something. Yeah, I want to talk about my new plan. Kind of like an update. I hope you enjoyed, and I think from now on I probably will post more videos about how convenient of the life back in China. So if you like this video, I really hope you can click the like button, and if you want to keep up with my new videos, if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, please do it. Thank you. Have a great day. And yeah, because Chinese New Year starts from yesterday, and I wish everybody, no matter where are you from, the best 2020. Yeah.